sound ball. Don't want to have to back.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Looking at the last game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to the Suns. They got caught flat-footed, lost a game they felt should have been theirs. Looking to turn the page here. One player who is certain to be a force tonight, Derek Favors. A tremendous presence inside and a great defender, Shaq. He still has room to grow, too.
Yeah, Ernie, but he's an old-school player. Feels like he's been in the league forever, but he's really, really young. He definitely has not peaked.
Well, I agree with that. You know, he's great on the block, Ernie, but he has some versatility. He could step out. Yeah, defensively, he probably doesn't need any help when he's guarding a guy one-on-one. If he keeps polishing his games, he's going to be pretty good in the next few seasons.
And with that, the game just about to tip off, we send you to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Assembled here in Salt Lake City, Utah. But you're on the Jazz. With Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will join us from the sidelines. For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a good outing against the Grizzlies in Memphis. And kind of a close game, only a 4-point win, but a win nonetheless.
And no doubt in my mind, the overriding factor in that game was their huge edge on the backboard.
It is hard to dispute that the extra boards leading to extra possessions, converting on crucial baskets made all the difference.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love, the two superstar forwards. J.R. Smith out there with Williams, and it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's LeBron. George Hill missing his last shot. LeBron dishes to Smith. And here's Love for three. Kicks it out to James. Jacks up a three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. LeBron's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Cavs.
I love seeing LeBron James back in wine and gold, guys. I mean, I think he's here where he belongs and isn't going anywhere else. You know, nevertheless, he's kept that player option after every season, something that gives him a lot of control over his future.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
I think he just got nervous there, guys. Not sure what he was going for there.
Cavaliers on D. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game, offensive rebound or the lack thereof, a lot of one and dones in that game.
You know, if you're going to create more points, you need to create extra possessions, and getting wiped out on the boards kept that from happening.
Here's Williams. Derek Favors making his last shot. And the shot is good.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Yeah, he's playing with some energy here early. And let's see if he stays aggressive and continues to attack the 10.
Kicks to Burks. Favors with the screen. Hayward passes to Favors. Back to Hayward. He dishes it to Favors. And James pulls it down.
Boy, clear breakdown on defense. They're fortunate that he didn't make them pay.
Thompson, a screen on Hayward. James kicks to Thompson. It's stolen by Gobert. Pass break. Here come the Jazz. Hill leading the charge. And Favors gets it to go in on the assist by Hill. Favors has got his second basket of the night.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Love dishes to Smith. Tipped away. Love the pass to LeBron. He tries for three. That one doesn't drop. And Utah the other way now. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
Yeah, really a rare treat for the fans. The only time they'll get to see this matchup all season.
Well, short on number of games. The interesting thing, you get to look at different styles between the two conferences.
Here is Love. Derek Favors making his last shot. James kicks to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Well, you know that Thompson's feeling it when he's pulling up immediately after catching the pass.
For Utah, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Hill kicks to Favors. The baseline J. And Thompson sends it back. James in the post. Defended by Hayward. And it's Smith missing. Utah trailing here. And David Aldridge spoke with Quinn Snyder. David?
Well, Kevin, he didn't outright say he was satisfied with his defense, but he did say that offense was important tonight. He told me numbers 1, 2, and 3 on our list are getting good movement, good looks, and making some shots. That's our focus. Let's see if they can make that happen tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for filling us in there, David. Getting their offense sorted out is the priority here, guys.
And that's what typically drives them. So no big surprise there. They'll be expending most of their energy at the offensive end.
And I think what's most interesting, what plays do they run early? Will they play inside out or focus on getting good perimeter shots? This will be interesting.
And he gets it to go.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Williams with the ball. Last time, 14 points for him. From 20 feet out. And that one goes long.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
You love the confidence, but that's a situation where they really needed a better look.
Favors sets the pick for Hill. To the paint, up off the screen. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. I tell you what, Derek Favors has arrived. I mean, the 3rd overall pick back in the 2010 draft. Never a doubt about the ability and the talent, but I think it took him a while to get comfortable playing at this level. And in the last 2 seasons, it feels like he's just kind of put it all together. It oftentimes takes young guys coming into this league a little bit of time to develop their niche and their identity, but once they do, boy, watch out.
Now Burks following the 3-point attempt by Kevin Love. Favors with the screen. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Favors has got 9 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And talking about the improvements made by Favors, he's really added something to his game, Greg, every single year.
A great point. I mean, he plays the pick and roll beautifully now, whether it's rolling to the basket on offense or using his mobility to deter the pick and roll at the other end. I mean, the versatility to man both front court spots is a huge plus when you're playing matchups. If he can just stay healthy, he has the potential to become a perennial all-star.
Here's Thompson, following the basket by George Hill, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
And you know what, just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
You know, I think in his mind he was already going in the other direction, but you have to make the play first.
Now here's James. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And Doris, I know you shot a lot of free throws in your day, got to the line often. What goes into the mentality, an aggressive style, or even art form of getting to the line?
You know, I like the way that last part of that question was phrased, the art form, because that's exactly what it is. You know, one, as a guard, you can't have any fear in attacking the rim with bigger bodies around you. You can't be afraid of contact. And, in fact, there is an art form to sort of leaning in without committing an offensive foul. So there's a real touch and flair and confidence it takes to be a guard who gets to the free throw line consistently.
And it's Smith missing. Jazz leading by 9. Down low and stolen by Love. The drive by James and finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, guys, not sure how many big men could have found that open man that quick. Great play from Kevin Love there.
Now here is Hill. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Favors. That's short off the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 7. LeBron James on the wing. Defended by Hayward, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Utah. And you look at LeBron's career, he's been cast in so many roles. The child prodigy, Doris, the chosen one, the villain, the champion, now the savior. So much of that is media creation, as we know. At this point in his career, does he care, you think, Doris, what people even say about him?
I think he's certainly conscious of his brand, Kevin, but I think LeBron's at a point in his career where it's a little bit devil may care. The Miami move was so criticized. Those rings don't come with any asterisks, though, right? I mean, he realizes that as long as he wins, the rest is just noise.
Now here's Terry, following the miss by Rodney Hood. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Johnson dishes to Exum. Hayward outside. Jazz passing it around. Johnson, the pass to Hayward. He kicks it to Withy. Hayward outside. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. A 3 ball. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And a look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Jazz.
And you see not a lot of corner threes. The defense doing a good job of closing out and denying those shorter distance triples. That's what the smart teams have to do.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Terry to the inside and finished off by Anderson.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now here's Exum. Terry covering. Exum sets a screen for Hayward. Feeds it to Johnson. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds. Second, the Cavaliers.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass, it's because everybody buys in. Not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
Now here's LeBron. 9 points in the game so far. Stolen by Withy. Johnson up top, guarded by Fry. Withy, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
For Utah, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And he can't get the first one. And the Cavs are clearly an elite offensive team. Defensively, they've been a little more vulnerable. Doris, how do they make strides, you think, at that end of the floor?
Well, Kevin, part of it is simply focus and the will to improve. Players like Kyrie Irving and Tristan Thompson are great athletes, and they can improve on that end. I think they've needed another wing stopper who can space the floor as well. Boy, spotted his teammate on the move, put the assist perfectly placed out in front of him, leading him right to the rack.
And here's Exum. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Good, gets the bucket.
Well, I think defensively, you've got to think twice about giving him that good a look from three-point range.
Outside Jefferson. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one. Hayward with some nice D. Put on the wing. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And Fry kicks to Terry. They set the pick. Inside, it's deflected. And now Utah, fast break. And there's Joe Johnson on the assist by Hayward. Now it's a 7-point Jazz lead for Cleveland. They've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Now here's Terry. He's tightly guarded. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Now taking a look at some stats for Hayward. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's putting up about 21 points per, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
Now, here's Exum. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Johnson attacking and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's called on Channing Frye. Doris, just taking a look now at the players in the game, past and present. Who is or was the most exciting player for you to watch?
Boy, that's a lot. I mean, there's so many names, Kevin. I think Michael Jordan, because when it became a possession ball game down the stretch, everybody in the gym knew Michael was going to find a way to the basketball. I love the Showtime Lakers, so watching Magic run the break with James Worthy, that kind of extraordinary athlete out there. And in today's game, I don't know how you cannot admire LeBron James. This is a once-in-a-generation type player. And then the other guy, obviously, Steph Curry. This guy is changing the very definition of what is being defined as a quality shot. And I think Steph is going to change the next generation of basketball players.
What are they doing? What are they seeing? What they do now, translate into how the game is, in your words, going to change?
Well, I think obviously, we see that dynamic pregame warm-up for Steph Curry where he's dribbling 2 balls and he's doing all sorts of magical things. And I think you could look at any playground around the United States or any practice at this point, and you're going to see a full generation of players now thinking 35-foot shots are the norm. I'm going to step across half court now, and I'm going to be able to shoot it with that kind of range. And to have the ability to make shots with defenders draped all over you. Sometimes Steph doesn't look at the rim when he's taking those shots. You sit there and go, he wasn't looking. How did he make that shot?
Extraordinary. And Hayward gets it to go.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Shumpert against Hood. Shumpert dishes to Terry. No good on the triple. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Exum kicks to Withy. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the first. They double him with Shumpert. Hayward. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Jazz have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls, and Utah making a change here. Hayward hits them both. And so here's Cleveland. It's a 14-point game. Terry outside. He gets it up. No good on that last second attempt there. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's the Jazz as they wrap up the first quarter on a 15-4 run. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And Derek Favors known for his work ethic, and he talked about his focus on developing his skills.
I just want to get better. I just want to keep improving as a player throughout the year, just get better, keep making strides, and keep getting better in every aspect of my game.
Well, the desire is there, and sounds like the commitment that he's showing is to how far do you think he can go?
Well, you talk about desire and commitment, and then you throw in the fact that he has the talent that can be built upon and improved. One big factor will be injuries. That's the big X factor that determines so many more careers than desire. Talent and commitment, you need to stay on the court.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And for the Jazz, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
Smart basketball. Be patient. Don't force anything. Let the game come to you.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. Williams is out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Dunleavy in at the 3 spot. Now Johnson. After Iman Shumpert missed from long range. And looking at the Jazz roster, they're a well-balanced group. You see scorers, great playmakers, rebounders, shot blockers, plenty of quality depth.
And they've done a great job of drafting. Many of the main pieces of the puzzle seem to be in place. The next step for me is, will one of these young core players emerge as a superstar?
And that one falls for Favors.
Yeah, I think one thing, when LeBron returned to Cleveland, it was such a change in team culture, right? That military background that he sort of absorbed in Miami, he tried to bring that back to Cleveland. Now they're an outlier, but I think LeBron wanted the Cavs to move in that direction.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, the Utah Jazz is one of the up-and-coming teams in the West, and it was a system-wide commitment to young players. The younger teams tend to struggle, but head coach Quinn Snyder said he's committed to letting his players learn through their mistakes. He said it may be painful at times, but that's how we get better. In a lot of things, the only way to learn is through experience. Guys?
They're catching on quickly, thanks, D.A. And so it's Utah here with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. Clock at 4. Here's Neto. Sinks that one from the post. Neto's got his first basket of the night. And LeBron last season made his case publicly known about the need for the Cavs to go in early, go home late, and put in work. Think that helped?
Well, I think he was doing whatever he could, and at times it may have rubbed people the wrong way. And I think we have seen a change, though. Players are working harder. They understand the level of commitment needed to compete for a title.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. On the wing, Williams. He averages about 5 points a game. Count that one. Thompson's got his second basket.
And Thompson becoming so good at getting a shot up at the right angle so it can't be blocked.
Burks on the wing. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. There's the triple. Offensive rebound.
Boy, coach drew up a great play to get the wide open look. Perfect shot in that situation. He thought he had it.
McRae kicks to Thompson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And going back to when you were growing up, Doris, which players did you admire and look up to?
Magic Johnson. I was a point guard. I obviously didn't have Magic's size, but I loved how much Magic wanted to make the people around him feel great about playing the game. And just with a smile on his face, we all love and are passionate about the NBA and playing the game of basketball, and so he was a guy I really loved.
Well, no one enjoys the game more than you. I'm just being around you, watching you broadcast. I know you love it. At all levels, you love the game.
If they're tipping it up, Kevin, I'd like to be there.
You're watching, that's right. Jazz leading by 12. Neto kicks to Gobert. Gobert, the screen. Hood for three. And that's collected by Love. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one. Thompson, left side. Over in the corner, Williams. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
That's just terrific team basketball leading to a bucket. Great feed, better finish.
Left side, Favors. Now the pass to Burks. To the inside. Here's Hood. Got a piece of it. One-on-one fast break. Thompson passes to Williams. Love against Favors. Love dishes to Williams. The screen from Thompson. And Love throws it down.
I'd say if Tristan Thompson sets a hard pick, you will feel its impact.
Jazz have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. There's the screen, and Favors kicks to Hood. And against the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Hood's got his 2nd bucket tonight. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers. And Rodney Hood, talk about making a jump from year 1 to year 2. Greg, he improved in almost every facet of the game.
And Hood came into the league with a reputation as a dead-eye shooter, and that's been the case from both long and mid-range off the bounce. What has surprised some people, though, is his advanced ball handling and his ability to find open teammates. A relatively quick study there. Still a ton of upside to Hood's game.
That bucket in no time at all. Burks has got his 1st bucket of the night.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
You know, as playing fast, but they're also making exceptional decisions in transition.
Now here's Williams. Love kicks to James. 6 to shoot. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Jazz leading by 12. Pass to Exum. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. He's getting his 1st free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots.
1st free throw is good. One of the topics, Doris, that's come up recently relates to the NBA scheduling, with all the talk of trying to delete these back-to-back games. Players don't want it. Their performance isn't good. A lot of them will sit and rest, which is kind of cheating the fan that pays a lot of money to go see a big star play, and then he's not going to play because it's the 3rd and 4 nights.
Correct, and you and I have talked about this. You can shorten the exhibition season, Kevin. Go from 10 to 12 to down to 3 to 4. I think that the teams will benefit from that. You can start the season just a little bit earlier. It's so crucial that the NBA product be as good as it should be, and the way to do that is to make sure 4 and 5 and back-to-backs are reduced to the greatest measure possible.
You don't run a championship horse day after day, night after night.
I'm not cracking the whip on you or anybody else.
You play every other day? That is a horse you can ride. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Outstanding take to the rack by LeBron, always looking to get to the charity stripe.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And with the free throw percentage hovering around 70, he knows he has to bring that up.
And for the big 3 in Cleveland, LeBron, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Love, it took some time to develop their chemistry.
Well, as Coach Lou said to them, Kevin, hey, it's not always going to be your night. Encourage them to feed the hot hand, and in particular told Kevin Love, you're a bad man. Demand the ball. And I think once he got integrated into the offense, they got better.
Now here's James. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. And Thompson kicks to James. The screen from Thompson. The drive by James. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Yeah, not a lot to be done if LeBron gets a solid screen in a pick-and-roll set like that one.
And Gobert kicks to Hill. Now Gobert. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. To the paint. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Timeout.
Hill's got 6 assists in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Now here is Hill. Passes it to Favors. And the foul on Jason Terry. That's his first foul. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Burks.
Gordon Hayward.
Cleveland on defense. They trail by 14. Terry against Hill. 5 on the clock. Hayward from outside. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. LeBron against Hayward. James, the pass to Love. Terry outside. From deep. Sinks the triple. Terry's got 5 points so far.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Outside Hill. There's the pick. To the paint. That's tipped. Another miss by Utah. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Kicks it out to James. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 16 points for LeBron.
LeBron rolling. He's grooving. He feels good, ready to take over this game.
Hayward kicks to Exum. Pulls up from the corner. Count it. Exum's got 4 this quarter. Cleveland's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Hayward against LeBron. Off the screen.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Just great timing on that play, too, guys. Makes it impossible for the defense to react.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That one on Love. And here we're halfway through the season, Doris. This is where the young players can start to look like they're hitting a wall, like it's fatigue mentally and physically.
Well, there's no question about that. In college, you play a max 36, maybe 40 games. So you start to hit the 42-point mark in the NBA, you're thinking, oh my goodness, I've got another half of this season to play. And just the physical and mental thought of that can be draining on young guys.
Most of these players, they'll get that second win. Wouldn't you say they get past that so-called wall?
Yeah, I think a lot of that has to do with, okay, what are the guys that have been through this? How are they teaching them? Are they eating well? Are they getting the rest that's necessary? So much of what happens in the NBA is about what are the guys who've done this before doing to help the young guys.
Jazz leading by 10. The feed now to Exum. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And here is the shot chart as we see how things are going.
And it's really been a tremendous night. He's been efficient. He's been a major driving force in this offense. And it's no small task to try to slow him down. I mean, once he gets rolling, like we've seen in this game so far, watch out.
That's good from Exum.
and they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
For the Cavaliers, Anderson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Shumpert in there for James. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Anderson dishes to Smith. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Anderson, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Looking here at some numbers for Smith, how last month turned out for him, he's around 10 points per game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
Favors with the screen. Hayward kicks to Favors. Fires the 3. Hayward can hit.
You know, after draining a three-pointer in the first, he's been unable to capitalize since. So I think it's clear J.R. Smith settling into his role as a three-point specialist as his career tends toward the back 9. You know, he can still elevate and finish above the rim when the opportunity presents itself, but he knows his role.
The Cavaliers have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Rodney Hood's checked in for Exum.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
1:41 left now here in the second. Stolen by Anderson. Shumpert against Hood. Anderson. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. And Smith with size and athleticism, we all know pretty good at hitting contested shots.
Well, Kevin, we know he's got no conscience as a shooter. His motto is, when in doubt, shoot the ball. His decision-making obviously questioned at times, but the way he shoots it, it's not a bad idea.
Raul Neto's checked in for the Jazz. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Jefferson's checked in. Neto kicks to Johnson. No one near him. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night. The Cavaliers trail by 8. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Pass to Jefferson. Fry dishes to Anderson. And stolen by Favors. Inside. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Fry. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Terry outside. Lets it go with a 3. And Derek Favors pulls it down. Utah leading by 8. Here's Neto. Nice ball movement by Utah. Hood kicks to Favors. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Favors got 8 here in the quarter.
Boy, when he's in rhythm like this, the whole team benefits. His scoring efficiency gives them a major advantage.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Jefferson kicks to Shumpert. And here's Fry from the arc. Utah with the rebound. Here's Neto. Favors with a screen on Jefferson. And so that brings the first half to a close. Jazz lead by 10. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder, Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Surprise, so far at least. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. A big night so far for Derek Favors. He ended up with 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. His last game out, he was just not himself. But tonight, he has rounded right back into form with a very solid first half. And Shaq, what did you think about what we saw from Utah?
Well, they really dictated the pace of the game with their transition game. They got out on the break every chance they had, and the time they could push the tempo, they did. And a lot of times it kept the defense scrambling like eggs with the cheese and apple juice.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Cleveland.
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And that about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. Yeah. I think Kevin Harlan should call the second half. How about you?
I agree.
Yeah, just like he did the first half.
The streets and buildings of Salt Lake City lit up gorgeously as we welcome you back to the action here in Utah. And now the third quarter about to get going. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And the approach to that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
Yeah, he's moving so fast through the lane. He's beating defenders to the spot, and then you're in a position where the only thing to do, foul him.
Favors and Gobert, the defensive big men pair. Works the off guard with Hayward at the 3. And it's Hill in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. And there's the call on James. Here's Hill. Outside Favors. Williams against Hill. Taken away by Williams. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And while we have a second, let's see which squads have topped the league in assists during the past month. Second, the Cavaliers.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Yeah, Thompson not really the guy who's going to punish you consistently for sending him to the free throw line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Utah leading by 8.
Left side.
Hill with it. Favors with the screen. Takes the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Smith with a wide open look, and the 3 ball is good. Smith's got 5.
And that's JR's specialty right there. The defense can't let him have a shot. I don't care what kind of range he's in.
Outside Hill. Favors with the screen. Hill kicks to Hayward. The dish to Favors. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Hayward can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Smith outside. Outside Williams. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
First free throw is good. And Williams drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Hill passes to Favors. Pick up by Hill. Favors dishes to Burks. The 3 ball. The Jazz with another miss.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half. Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
For Utah, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Utah has turned a corner, establishing its identity under Quinn Snyder as a youthful, defensive-minded team. Coach Snyder said, our players have gotten better. Our team has gotten better. There was a connectivity and a defensive mindset that was bubbling beneath the surface. The habits were there. The intensity was there. Things have just clicked. Kevin?
All right, D.A., they're on the rise. Here's Gobert, following the basket by LeBron James. Hayward against James. Tries to snap the cold streak. And the rejection by Love. And they get it back. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Jazz making a switch here. Withy's checked in.
Now you think about Kevin Love deciding that he would return to Cleveland, a shiny new 5-year, $110 million contract. He had to sit with LeBron first and discuss how he could perhaps do more to help the team win. Let's remember, this was a big-time guy in Minnesota.
Now here's Williams. 6 points for him. James in the post. Defended by Hayward. LeBron shot is off. Hill against Williams. Hill kicks to Burks. Dishes it to Withy. It's stolen by Smith. Hayward against James. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. To the middle, off the pick. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, the awareness that LeBron possesses was on display there. He knew exactly where to find the easy look.
And Kevin Love knew when he joined the Cavaliers that it would be in a different role. Instead of being the go-to guy he was in Minnesota, he is now more or less the third option.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, obviously for the Cavs, you want to make sure you can try to continue to feature him offensively, even if that's by staggering minutes with LeBron's. You want to keep him engaged and take advantage of his talents.
Now, here is Hill after LeBron James's miss. And Hayward gets it to go. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Cavaliers trailing. Now here's LeBron. 20 points for him. On the wing, Thompson. Back to LeBron. Cleveland moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Smith the pass to Love. And the dunk by Love.
Oh, guys, Kevin Love with the power finish there.
Jazz have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And here's Burks. 5 points in the game. Outside Hill. 3-pointer. Rebound by Smith. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. Williams kicks to Smith. Thompson right side. On the wing, Williams. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Love. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Utah has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Yeah, with the score this close, guys, I am shocked at the lack of defensive aggressiveness. That has to be shored up.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
No, I mean, exactly. That's not an easy area for him to operate in with that kind of defensive setup. A nice job to get it up and over the bigger guy.
A different look for Utah. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Rodney Hood comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Dante Exum in for George Hill. Then for the Cavaliers, Dunleavy comes in for Kevin Love. And Shumpert in there for Smith. Johnson dishes to Exum. Burks against Thompson. Off the pick. Hits the front of the rim and out. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. James sets the screen for Thompson. For 3, Dunleavy. The rebound by Wiki. Utah trailing here. Now Johnson. He has 6. Outside Hood. They set the pick. Back to Johnson. This one for 3. And it's Dunleavy with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Shumpert passes to Thompson. Back to Shumpert. Fires the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. Jazz trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Exum kicks to Johnson. He dishes it to Burks. Takes a 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night.
You know, something's off. His shot mechanics, perhaps, and they need him to shoot it well right now.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Kicks it to Exum. Back to Johnson. Feeds it to Burks. The pass to Hood. The dish to Withey. Here's Burks. The Jazz with another miss.
You know, he's had a tough quarter shooting the ball, but one thing you have to give him, he's fighting out there.
And Thompson kicks to Williams. To the middle. LeBron drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got 26 points.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Johnson the screen. And Thompson sends it back.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Here's LeBron. He's got 26. Outside Shumpert. He kicks it to Dunlap. Back to Shumpert. Over in the corner, Williams. And the shot is long. Utah shooting 43% from the field. Hood with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. A nice shot by Exum.
Boy, they gave him way too much space to get that 3 off. That's some lax defense. Coach can't be happy.
LeBron with it. A big-time producer. Currently, he's averaging 25 points a game. Here's Dunleavy, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And we take a look here at the shot chart.
And when you look at this shot chart, you get a good visual of just how often they are settling for something outside. They have to know that this defense wants them to take those kinds of shots, and they would be a lot better off if they recommit to attacking the basket.
That one is off. A different look for Utah. Derek Favors checked in for Jeff Withey, and Raul Neto subbed in for Dante Exum. Cleveland also making some changes. Anderson, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for LeBron. And Jefferson subbed in for Mo Williams. Jazz trail by 4. Neto, the pass to Hood. Here's Neto. Johnson the screen. Burks on the wing. Here's Favors. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
1:58 left in the third. Dunleavy kicks to Shumpert. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month. The Cavaliers, number 1.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. Johnson the screen. Here's Neto. Back to Burks. Favors with a screen on Jefferson. Burks the pass to Neto. Johnson wide open. He fires. And Utah again with the bucket.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Here's Dunleavy. He's guarded by Johnson. Dunleavy kicks to Fry. To stop the drought. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Favors.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
They set the screen. Here's Johnson. And the shot falls short this time. Cleveland's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Shumpert. Offensive rebound. Anderson dishes to Shumpert. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
They throw good. Amon Shumpert.
You'd like a guy like Shumpert to be just a little more efficient at the line, but he gets it done more often than not.
Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Smith comes in for Dunleavy. A tight game here in Utah. Here's Neto. And it's Hood in the corner. To the paint. Here's Favors. Basket good. Favors has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now here's Shumpert. He's got 5. Love with the screen on Johnson. Pass to Fry. In the corner, it's Jefferson. Takes the 3. That one misses. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Salt Lake City. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Quinn Snyder.
Everybody keep shooting the ball, all right? Jumpers will go, all right? They come in flurries. You miss a couple, you make a couple, all of a sudden, bam, bam.
Wanting to keep it fast and loose, Quinn Snyder asking his guys to stay aggressive on offense.
And you have to take the shots that the system is designed to create. If you don't, everybody gets bogged down, and that creates much bigger problems.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. It's Love and Fry, the sharp-shooting big men. J.R. Smith out there with Amon Shumpert, and it's Jefferson in at the small forward. Well, Cleveland shooting 47%, pretty solid. Fry passes to Shumpert. There's the pick. Outside Jefferson. Jefferson can't get that one to fall. The Jazz shooting in this game 45%. Neto kicks to Johnson. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Johnson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Jazz. The Cavaliers trailing. Left side, Love. Back to Shumpert. Love at the elbow. Shot clock at 5. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Gobert. Neto, the pass to Gobert. Back to Neto. And Gobert kicks to Hood. Passes to Hayward. Shoots it. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And now a 4-point Jazz lead. And here is Shumpert to the left wing. Love against Johnson. 11 feet away. That one goes. Count it.
Boy, the contest was there, but simply not good enough to impede Kevin Love's vision and ability to make that shot.
Gobert the screen. Neto kicks to Johnson. Back to Neto. Shumpert with the steal. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
That's his first personal foul.
Hill, he's checked in for Utah. Cleveland also making some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Fry. LeBron comes in for Jefferson, and it's Williams in for Shumpert. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Now LeBron. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. It's tipped. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Hill. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Derek Favors checked in for Raul Neto. Free throw drops for Hill. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Screen by Smith. James dishes to Love. There's the feed to Smith. Pocket 6. And it's good from the elbows.
You know, guys, Smith not just a three-point threat. Very capable of doing work in the mid-range.
Utah leading by 6. Hayward outside. Looking for Favors. He gets it there. Great D that time from Love.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
LeBron, good.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here is Hill. Favors with the screen. Hood for 3. The Jazz again can't hit it.
You know, this hasn't been his best game, but he's been aggressive, and they're winning.
They get it again. And the rejection by Favors. Nobody near Williams. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, Thompson, a very good passer for a player at his position. Knows where everyone is heading.
Now here's Favors. Pass to Hayward. The outside leaner. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, his shot's a little off tonight, but they're out in front because other guys were stepping up.
Utah leading. An even 3-on-3 break. And a wide open look for Hood. And it's Hood again missing.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
He looks frustrated, and by every measure he should be. That's a shot you have to bury.
Now here's LeBron. J.R. Smith on the wing. James outside to take the lead. He doesn't hit that one. Hayward with some nice D. Puts it up from 15. Outside Hill. Favors sets the pick for Hill. Outside Hood to end the drought. Hands it from downtown.
Lined it up and knocked it down. His second triple tonight.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Williams with the ball. Love the pass to Williams. Smith outside. Love outside. Shot clock at 5. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Jazz leading by 4. This is to Favors. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Outside Williams. In the corner, Smith with it. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Hill. Gobert, the screen. Hill kicks to Gobert. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Hayward can't hit.
They were right there on him, guys. When you take away space from a shooter, it can rattle and force a miss like they did there.
Thompson sets the pick for James. Back to Love. The three ball, good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists tonight.
You know, he clearly made adjustments at halftime. Smooth offense right now.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. Hill against Williams. He feeds it to James. Smith against Hood to take the lead. They get it back. Smith dishes to LeBron. A second chance effort and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Come on, LeBron welcomes contact, so you are really doing him a favor when you send him to the line.
Shooting for Cleveland, LeBron James. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And he has been grinding away to get himself to the line. It hasn't always turned into points, but he's doing a lot of the dirty work for them.
The Jazz making a switch here. Burks is checked in.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Favors with a screen on Williams. The 3 from Hill. Excellent D there from Williams. And here's Cleveland. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Takes it from 10. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Favors. Hill kicks to Hayward. Lets it go from deep. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. 20 points for Gordon Hayward.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Love with the screen on Hill. Williams passes to Love. LeBron dishes to Love. Hill with it. Williams picks him up. And that one drops. Now it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
A room service assist to cap that possession. That pass was right on target.
On the wing, James. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And I tell you what, Gordon Hayward just steadily has grown into one of the better offensive players in the league. He does a great job of scoring it off the dribble. He's also at that small forward position, can be kind of a point forward, if you will, with his playmaking ability. And I like to call him, use a baseball term, he's like a 5-tooler. I mean, he does all the things you want a basketball player to do well on the floor. And to cap it all off, he is a great teammate as well.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Gobert, the screen. Hill kicks to Gobert. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Talking about Hayward's versatility on offense, some would say his ability to cover smaller, quicker players defensively is another reason his star is on the rise.
His ability to get stops on the ball as well as provide quick help to his teammates is really priceless. The question now is ceiling. How much better overall can Hayward get? Some think he's more of a number 2 guy than a superstar. Some will tell you the sky's the limit.
Now here's Favors. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Favors has got 4 this quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Boy, that's a nice little flash there from Thompson after the pick and roll to get into space where he can finish.
Hill kicks to Favors. Inside, Gobert. And the Stifle Tower, the French rejection, whichever name you want to give for Rudy Gobert, it probably speaks to his tremendous rim protection abilities, Greg.
Man, a few years back at the Combine, his wingspan measured at a record 7 feet, 8.5 inches. Clearly one of the league's premier shot blockers. Very difficult to shoot a high percentage against him. And at the offensive end, he's become an excellent rebounder and finisher in traffic.
And even though he couldn't get all of them to fall, he did make it a 2-possession game.
James outside. Thompson sets the pick for James. And James throws it down.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
Here's Hill. The Cavaliers making the shot. Outside Favors. He dishes it to Hayward. To the inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Hayward. Hayward's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Williams passes to James. And they double him up with LeBron. It doesn't go for him. Hayward with some nice D. Kicks to Hill. Gobert the screen. Outside Favors. Hill. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And it's a 7-point Jazz lead. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Here's James. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. LeBron's got 34.
Well, LeBron's going to put in work from the mid-range if you start to give him that kind of space.
Hayward can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 5. James in the post, and he makes good on the layup. LeBron's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Yeah, strong move there. Big points on that possession. In need of a bucket late. This is the guy you want to go to.
Favors with a screen on James. Here's Hayward. And Utah again with the bucket.
Listen, they rely heavily on his offense. He rarely lets them down.
Cavaliers shooting about 47% here in the 4th. James dishes to Love. Lets the 3 fly. That one, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. 56 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. The Cavaliers shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Hayward against James. Thompson, high post. For 3, Smith buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You know J.R. Smith has a love of the spotlight. He just made a huge shot.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
You know, mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
LeBron outside. And Thompson kicks to Love. Williams, that's for 2.
Thompson, he has such a low, wide base. He is near impossible to fully box out.
19 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Shooting from Utah, George Hill.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. And the Cavaliers call time here. They're down by 6. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
Unless it's an and one, a two-pointer makes no sense. Unfortunately for them, the defense knows this too.
The shot by Williams, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Both